We have just entered the underground labyrinth Ravne. Underground because we will be under the ground 30 to 40 meters. Labyrinth is a huge network of tunnels, chambers, passageways, underground lakes. Ravne, this part of Visoko is called Ravne. From the entrance to the tunnel to the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, 2.5 kilometers. So far, we have cleared and placed the wooden support in 2,150 meters length. So we have shortened our way to the pyramid for 650 meters, so we still have 3/4 of the way to the pyramid. According to the Russian geophysicists, Professor Havroshkin and Professor Tsiplakov, who did measurements from the top of the pyramid using geoelectrical instruments, 280 meters below the top is a network of underground tunnels under the pyramid. And this entrance on the topographic map is also 280 meters below the top of the pyramid. So eventually we want to meet those tunnels below the pyramid and connect with them. The temperature in the tunnels is 12.5 degrees, humidity 75 to 80%. No bad poisonous gases. The good thing is that the level of oxygen is 20.7% everywhere. So we have ideal environment to breathe and be inside. The pyramid from this point is located south-southeast, and this is the direction that we follow. Inside we can notice two different civilizations. The first one who built this underground network 30,000 years ago, and the second one who shut down all these tunnels, who sealed them off with the filler material 4,610 years ago. So what we actually do here, we remove the filler material with the physical labor only, with the wheelbarrows, with the help of our employees and volunteers who come every summer season, June, July, August, September. And then we place the wooden support and we install the lights, and slowly moving towards the biggest pyramid on the planet. This is our egg-shaped block. It is 70 meters from the entrance. We can see several features. We have like 7 hills here, like it is a relief. We see the pointy parts of the block over here, showing a direction. And indeed, over there, we have another tunnel which is filled with the material. And most importantly, below this block, there is an underground water flow, 21 meters below us. And the water flows from this direction to that direction. And the width of the water is from here to the other end. And I would say for the ancient people, this block was the information. For us in 21st century, this is just a piece of rock. For them, the moment they look at it, they knew there was underground water, there was movement of the energy, the length was such, the width was such, the strength was such. For us in 21st century, we don't deal with our planet anymore. We don't know where are the underground energy flows. Now, we know that the underground water always means negative energy for humans. For us in 21st century, we always know that underground water flow means negative energy for us. But we have a dog laying on this block. Dogs are always attracted by positive energy. They instinctively go to the places where there is a positive energy and when there is strongest positive energy. Sunny, our royal poodle, our assistant in this project, has chosen this block, meaning there's a positive energy. So, underground water, negative energy. This block, the ceramic blocks, neutralize negative, transforming to the positive energy. Cats, on the other hand, they always go to the negative spots. So where the cat lays or stays, don't go there. If dog lays somewhere, you can go and lay over there as well. we are coming to the intersection. On my right and on my left side, we have side tunnels. They are coming at 90 degrees, forming the intersection. Now, we can see on my right a drywall. Stones making very compact drywall without the binding material. And then we have the filler material, which is made from this non-compact material, which consists of pebbles, rocks, and sand. To my left, the same thing. Drywall, filler material, and the tunnel. They are filled completely, not just a few meters, but completely, hundreds and hundreds of meters. Somebody was bringing hundreds of thousands of tons of material to close all those tunnels. And then a few meters after that, we have an interesting block. The block was discovered in the year 2006. And interesting, why? Because of the carvings that we are discovering here. This carving is the combination of geometry and some alphabet symbols. And the most known combination of the geometry and the science of alphabet is so-called runic symbols, runes. According to the mainstream science, they are about 2,500 years old, but according to independent scientists, at least 8,000 years old. The runic symbols, every symbol, had a meaning. They were very complex. Unlike our alphabet, our letters A, B, C, they have no meanings. Only when you put them together, 5, 6 of them, you are forming the words, and the words have the meaning. But runes, every symbol had a meaning. So we have total of 8 runes here, and their translation, according to the professor from the United States, goes like this. The gate has been closed. We are at the standstill. We'll have to stay, to fight, defend ourselves, and conquer until the cosmic gate is open again. This is our ceramic block K2. The first block that we saw, the egg-shaped block, is 350 kilos in mass. We had a couple of more blocks, 3.5 and 4 tons, are K1 and K3, and this is K2. This one is 8 tons in mass. As we go deeper, the blocks are getting bigger, so our K5 block is over 100 tons. We have done very sophisticated analysis, Röntgen diffraction analysis, and phased analysis. According to them, this is artificially made ceramic block. So somebody in distant past had technology to make very high temperatures and very high pressures in order to make ceramic blocks. Using georadar, we figure out that exactly in the middle of this block there was an oval object. It was not the air, or water, or ceramic, or metal, but mineral, most probably quartz crystal. So the process we have here, 21 meters below us, underground water flow, water moves, releases the energy, activates the quartz crystal. It is surrounded by ceramic. Ceramic vibrates, generating electromagnetic fields. What we measure here are 2 frequencies, 28 kilohertz, and this is the energy flow that moves through the labyrinth towards the pyramid. Then the pyramid pulls this energy, getting it through 7 level passageways inside the pyramid and then through the top. And the second frequency is very low, 7.83 Hertz frequency, which is the natural Schumann resonance, the best energy field for us. Outside, it's 12 to 15 Hertz. Here, 7.83. It seems that the pyramid energy really have been stabilizing the energy field of the planet. We also notice that when we open our hands and we get them close to this block, that we can feel the energy. So we don't use our physical senses no more, but spiritual senses. We have 30 spiritual senses. Feeling the energy is one of them. So this project has started as an archaeological project, and then it moved to the other aspects. Interdisciplinary scientific project, energy aspect, spiritual aspect, and healing aspect. And only if we apply the knowledge from all 5 aspects that we can start understanding the ancient pyramids and megalithic sites around the world. I'm in the front of several closed tunnels behind me. The big question is, who made this huge underground tunnel network? And the next one, who and why would brought so much material to seal off all the tunnels? Our first thought was that they wanted to close them because there was something very valuable. For archaeologists today, very valuable means that it's sarcophagus, or it's a mummy of the king, or it's some treasure, gold, diamonds, or similar. However, there is something much more important than treasure, and that's technology. If you own the technology, you can get whatever you want. We realized that this is a huge tunnel network, maybe even 100 kilometers in length. So far we have cleared 2.1 kilometers. It's a huge job in front of us. We realize also that there is an energy flow in the tunnels. Flow that goes all the way to the pyramid, going through 7 levels of tunnels and then going through the very top as the energy beam. Now, in a case when we close the tunnels, that flow stops and the pyramid from very strong and active energy machine becomes very weak machine. In the time when this pyramid was in original shape, it was very strong. But now, without the pyramidion, which is missing from the top, with the one side almost completely destroyed, the southern side, without, as far as I would say, a potential device inside or below the pyramid, and finally with all the tunnels closed, this is the weak machine which cannot affect the surrounding areas like during the original times. The pyramid energy can be used or misused. For example, with several pyramids you can form a network and you can make a protective shield around our planet. But also, as we use laser today, you can use them for the good purposes, like in medicine, or for bad purposes. You can kill the enemies. If in the wrong hands, the pyramid energy could be abused. Most probably something like that happened in the distant past, so original builders came back and made this machine very weak. As we move closer to the pyramids, I think we'll be finding more chambers. So far we have discovered 5 of them, and maybe open spaces under the pyramid. We might find some artifacts which will be the clue about the ancient builders. We might find more chambers that are resonance chambers, not the chambers to bury the leaders of the societies. And eventually, I think we will find the knowledge that our civilization really needs. In 21st century, we have so many challenges. We realize that we are simply on the wrong path. With the pyramid energy, we will find some of the answers needed for our society. How to become free beings. How to become the beings who live in the balance between physical and spiritual. And finally, how to start living in harmony with the nature, realizing that our planet is our mother. Thanks to the pyramid energy, I think we will be getting closer to the right path for our society.